In the quiet town of Oakhaven lived a young man named Samuel, whose heart was aflame with passion for God. He was a pillar of his church, a leader in the youth group, and his dreams were as vast as the heavens he served. Samuel envisioned a future where he would spread the gospel, perhaps even plant churches in distant lands. His destiny, he believed, was intertwined with divine purpose, a path illuminated by grace. One crisp autumn evening, at a local university event, Samuel met a woman named Lilith. She was strikingly beautiful, with eyes that held a mysterious depth and a laugh that was both enchanting and a little unsettling. Samuel, initially drawn to her magnetic personality, found himself increasingly captivated. Lilith was different from anyone he had ever known. She spoke of ancient philosophies, of hidden powers, and often dismissed his faith with a playful, yet sharp, wit. Their relationship blossomed quickly, or so it seemed. Lilith began to subtly, almost imperceptibly, chip away at Samuel's spiritual foundations. She'd suggest late-night outings that clashed with his morning prayer meetings, or introduce him to friends who openly mocked his beliefs. "Samuel," she'd purr, tracing patterns on his arm, "don't you think you're a little too rigid? Life is about experiencing everything, pushing boundaries." He started missing church, first occasionally, then more frequently. His Bible, once a constant companion, gathered dust. The vibrant joy he once felt in worship was replaced by a dull ache of guilt, buried beneath the excitement Lilith offered. His friends from church, concerned, tried to reach out, but Lilith always found a way to isolate him, painting them as judgmental and narrow-minded. "They just don't understand our connection, Samuel," she'd say, pulling him closer. "They are jealous of our freedom." One day, Samuel received an offer to join a missionary team heading to Africa, a dream he had prayed about for years. His heart leaped with joy, but when he told Lilith, her reaction was cold. "Africa? Are you serious, Samuel? What about us? Are you just going to abandon everything we have for some dusty village and a naive fantasy?" Her words, laced with an unfamiliar venom, twisted his excitement into doubt. He began to pray again, but his prayers felt hollow, as if a thick veil separated him from God. The conviction that once burned so brightly within him had dwindled to a flicker. Lilith's influence was a suffocating blanket, smothering the spiritual life he once cherished. He found himself making excuses for her increasingly erratic behavior, her dark moods, and the unsettling symbols he sometimes saw in her room. The turning point came during a heated argument about his faith. Lilith, her face contorted in a way he'd never seen, shrieked, "You think your God can protect you from me? You are mine, Samuel. Your destiny was to serve him, but now, it's shattered." A cold dread washed over him as he saw a fleeting glimpse of something truly sinister in her eyes, a malice that transcended human anger. Terrified, Samuel tried to break free, but he felt an invisible chain holding him back. He was entangled, not just emotionally, but spiritually. His once clear path was now a confusing labyrinth, his divine calling a distant echo. The missionary opportunity passed, then another, and another. He watched as his peers moved forward in their ministries, living out the very dreams he once shared years past. Samuel, a shadow of his former self, lived a life devoid of purpose, haunted by the what-ifs. He worked a mundane job, his passion extinguished, his spirit broken. Lilith was long gone, having vanished as mysteriously as she appeared, leaving him with a profound emptiness. He would sometimes walk by his old church, a pang of regret piercing his heart, remembering the vibrant young man he once was, full of promise and divine purpose. His destiny, once a glorious tapestry woven by God's hand, lay in tatters. The choices he made, swayed by a destructive influence, had led him down a path far from the one intended for him. He had allowed a demonic presence, masked by beauty and charm, to derail his calling, and in doing so, he had destroyed the destiny God had so graciously laid out before him. The memory served as a chilling reminder of the enemy's cunning and the devastating power of misplaced affections.